Imagine waking up one morning, checking your bank app and seeing zero. Your brokerage account? Empty. No error message, no explanation, just nothing. And yet, behind the scenes, your money and investments still exist. They've simply changed hands. This isn't a hacker or a Hollywood movie. It's a glimpse into a very real legal structure that already governs your assets today. A system called street name ownership. Most investors believe that when they buy a stock, they own that stock. In reality, that's not how the system works. When you buy shares through a broker, the shares are actually held in the broker's name, not yours. Your name doesn't appear on the company's shareholder list. Instead, you hold something called a security entitlement. The broker, or more accurately the clearinghouse, holds the legal title. You hold a claim on that broker's obligation to you. It's like having a key to a safe, but someone else owns the safe itself. This structure began decades ago, when the flood of paper stock certificates became unmanageable. The Depository Trust Company, or DTC, was created to dematerialize ownership, to replace physical certificates with electronic records. Today, virtually every stock in America is recorded in the name of Seed & Company, the nominee of DTC. Behind that name, billions of shares move every second, but the investors themselves never directly appear on the ledger. The result? Efficiency and dependency. Under US law, specifically the Uniform Commercial Code, or UCC, the clearinghouses that manage these systems have emergency powers. If a member institution defaults, or if a systemic crisis threatens the market, these entities can legally reassign entitlements between participants. In plain English, if your broker fails, your assets can be moved, frozen, or pledged, not because of fraud, but because the law allows it. We've seen echoes of this before. In 1933, during the Great Depression, private gold was confiscated to stabilize the banking system. In 2013, Cyprus imposed a bank bail-in, seizing part of depositors' funds overnight. Each time, it was legal. Each time, it was justified as necessary. And each time, ordinary people paid the price. Now imagine a future crisis. A sudden collapse in the repo markets. Liquidity dries up. Banks pause withdrawals. Clearinghouses facing insolvency activate hidden protocols designed for stability. Your securities, the ones held in street name, are automatically rehypothecated as collateral for system-wide debt. A new digital currency, called the Federal Stability Credit, is issued to replace frozen accounts. You still see your balance on screen, but you no longer control it. The ownership chain has flipped. Silently, legally, and almost instantly. Sounds impossible? Remember, this isn't a prediction. It's a scenario built from laws and mechanisms that already exist. The real question is, what can you do about it? The first and simplest step is to take back ownership. You can directly register your shares in your own name with the company's transfer agent. It's called Direct Registration System, DRS. This removes your broker as middleman and places your name directly on the shareholder record. You lose some convenience, but gain true legal title. For centuries, gold has been the final refuge in times of monetary uncertainty. In 2025, gold reached new record highs, driven by inflation and geopolitical tension. Holding some physical metal, securely stored, offers independence from digital systems. It's not about speculation, it's about sovereignty. Cryptocurrencies introduced another path: self-custody. If you hold your private keys, no exchange or institution can freeze your assets. But digital freedom comes with digital risk. Scams, hacks, and loss of keys are real threats. Education and hardware wallets are essential. Don't put all your eggs in one jurisdiction. Different countries have different laws, and crises rarely strike everywhere at once. Some investors diversify into farmland, real estate abroad, collectibles, or foreign currencies. It's not about fleeing, it's about flexibility. True wealth isn't just numbers on a screen. It's your ability to provide for yourself and your community. Keep some emergency supplies, grow a little food, learn practical skills. Preparedness isn't panic, it's peace of mind. Knowledge is your best defense. Learn how the UCC works, follow the development of central bank digital currencies, stay informed about AI, privacy, and financial legislation. Awareness turns fear into foresight. Every option has trade-offs. Direct registration can limit trading flexibility. Gold can be stolen. Crypto can be lost. Diversification requires effort. The goal isn't perfection, it's balance. Generationally, we think differently about money. Older generations saved for decades. Many younger investors prefer experiences over accumulation. Neither approach is wrong, but without preparation, both can suffer when systems fail. Financial security starts with mindset, not panic, but purpose. The financial world is changing faster than ever. Over 100 nations are testing CBDCs, programmable, traceable digital currencies. BRICS countries are exploring gold-linked trade units. Artificial intelligence now influences markets, credit, and risk models. Climate shocks reshape food, energy, and insurance systems. Together, these forces mark the beginning of a new monetary era.
So, what can you do today? 1. Understand how your assets are held. 2. Consider direct registration. 3. Diversify into physical and digital forms. 4. Spread exposure across borders. 5. Build practical resilience. 6. Keep learning. In short, take ownership in every sense of the word. The great taking isn't destiny. It's a warning and an invitation to become an active steward of your own wealth. Systems may change, but awareness endures. If you found this documentary valuable, subscribe for the next episode. Gold-backed digital currencies explained. Stay informed, stay prepared, and above all, stay in control.